Alright. So, this is just to fuck with them. I don't know how they did this. I mean, I don't know how they. Well, but you know what? I keep saying it, and then we got to think about it. Elon got that Neuralink, right? And it's supposedly they didn't already put it in to somebody. All right, my point in saying that, when I was a kid, I was told, and it wasn't like a conspiracy thing. It was just, conversation. I think this was the 80s, obviously. I don't know, maybe I was in middle school or grade school, but I'm just saying, we're at home and they're just, talking about, once we get something, the public, you know how long the government been working on it and had it. Even, it don't matter if it's, something that seems totally has no use for war. The government been had it. They get everything first, no matter. I don't care what it is. It could be. It seemed like something for kids, a toy, or whatever. If it just, it, so, and if they're letting you release it for public to make money to the public, they didn't ran through it first to see if it can has military applications. And nowadays, we know really not just military with these communists. We know the communists been in trying to infiltrate for 100 years, working their way to the top levels, control of the population and ultimate goal, the whole world. So I'm just saying, I'm not saying like Elon's on their side or our side. I'm just saying if he's got the go ahead to release this Neuralink, what do they have that we don't know? I ain't even think about that when I keep saying how do they. And the reason I thought about it, like I just recently, the reason I came make this video right now, well, live stream, whatever you want to call it. Well, I mean, it's a live stream. All right, so like I said, I'll be sitting and watching videos or watching TV or whatever, and I handle some business today, and like I said, really most of it is nothing I can do except wait right now. I mean, that's what happens when you fuck up. Well, I didn't fuck it up, or at least, like I said, the program, stopped me from, keeping my credit going up. All right, I know I keep talking about it, but I'm just saying. So I'm doing more things, and they monitor everything, and like I said, it don't matter whether I do something personally or this and that. I got to, use the internet. And like I said, it don't matter to me. Even if I go totally dark, or whatever they want to call it, totally, totally. I'm laughing because of my skin tone. Totally dark, or totally no internet. What's it called? Not dark. Totally disconnected or whatever. What do they? Whatever they call it. Would you? Get rid of all your internet, anything. They still gonna know where I'm at. In this day and age, there's nowhere to go. I don't care if you're a survivalist and you got skills your dad taught you, since you was a kid, they gonna know where you at. I don't care what you can't act. I mean, it really is like someone like us, you can't do that. I mean, all right, so anyway, I was talking again, not to nobody, but like I said, I say stuff out loud because I know they're listening. And not just like I said, even if I didn't, if I threw away all my phones and all I had, this house, you see, this apartment rather is old, so all I got is, I don't know, I just go totally bohemian. I just start back reading books, and nothing. I just got basic electricity, and that's it. No TV, no radio, no nothing. They still know what I'm doing. I don't know how. I don't care really. Whatever. But like I said, in this day and age, I don't even think they have to have a bug, a physical bug like in the movie. The cops or whoever got to plant a bug in your house, I don't even think they need that. So anyway, I brought up the dude who sat outside my house, this week, and it even occurred to me, maybe because I think they did put some more narcissist videos, and the one narcissist video, it did, uh, it didn't give me information I didn't know, but that's, I guess, what y'all say triggered me to say, because she's talking about, she's the counselor. This is a video from a year ago. I just saw it, like I said, about 30 minutes, 40 minutes ago, maybe an hour. That, that's what she was saying. That's what, and it's exactly what I've been saying. What I've been saying since my first video. What was that, 7 years ago? They're mad because they can't play you. That's what she don't use that word play, but that's what she's, they can't take advantage of you. In the hood we call you, play me. You ain't gonna play me for my money, man. Or anything. They can't play you. And as we said, the narcissists, they get mad and they see you as a threat because they can't play you. They can't. And remember, that's what I thought about. Remember, dude, I said, yo, what's your name? And he's like, Boss Man. I'm like, what kind of nickname is that? Nobody tells, we homeboys. I couldn't imagine when I was his age or a teenager. Hey, Boss Man. Hey, what you doing today, man? Boss Man. What's up, Boss Man? Shit, that's my nigga, Boss Man. Like, boy, don't nobody call you Boss Man, especially not your homeboys. Some whack ass shit. I wouldn't want my homeboys to call me Boss Man. That's lame as fuck. Think about it. It's for y'all. Y'all meet some girls or whatever, and y'all like, yo, what's up? Yeah, yeah, nah. Your other friends got cool names, whatever they nicknames is, and this is Boss Man. Them girls gonna laugh at you. It's not. I don't care if you really are a big time drug dealer. That shit is lame, Boss Man. And they say this stuff with straight faces, like I was supposed to, like, oh, okay, I don't know what they thought. Maybe I was supposed to, let them play me. Like I said, that's what this video is talking about. You know, yeah, let me stop. And remember, that's what I said. It's like they get mad, not like they get mad because I won't let them play me. So you trying to con me, and since I won't let you con me, you call me, oh, okay, Boss Man. So because I'm not stupid, I'm boss man. I think I'm better because I won't let you, con me out of my money or whatever. It's like they're not human. That's what she was talking about. But she ain't say it like that. She's like saying, and so I said, I'm like, another thing. When he was talking, I didn't even think about it till just then, how his grandma owned a whole bunch of houses. So I'm like, okay, another thing. And then, he's talking about how you think we feel when you tell us that we can't. I'm like, why? First of all, again, why do you just want to, uh, just be parking like right here? Why are you so determined? I don't understand that. So you feel like we're telling you something that you can't do. You're like a kid. We gonna do it anyway. I'm like I said, it's not gangster shit. Because first of all, you supposed, you always, as y'all say, they got them stupid words that's lame as fuck. You got to know how to move. Everybody's a gangster now. The women, the black women. Yeah, I don't know how to move. You got to know how to move in these streets. Lame ass shit. So why you don't know how to move according to y'all words? Because why are you drawing attention to yourself? That's called drawing attention to yourself. Why would you do that? That's what I was talking about. I'm like, that's what I tried to explain. I'm like, yo, you don't know what you're doing, man. Why are you drawing attention? Well, I could be here. And then, like I said, when shit go down, now you fucked up. And all you had to do was park somewhere else. Your own people should be mad at you. Like, what the fuck was you doing? Well, I was waiting for my food. Why ain't you just wait for your food where you supposed to? I don't get it, right? And the reason I'm saying that, so I just happened to, I put my TV on pause, whatever. because I was finna start cooking. But then all of a sudden I hear car doors closing. So I know they're doing it on purpose when somebody closes doors extra loud. And first of all, you know ain't that many. It's only 3 cars. My car, the army dude with the raggedy car, and the girl that stayed next door. So I know it's somebody doing it on purpose. Yeah, I figured she didn't left. But so the little girls that stayed next door, not next door, across the street. Uh, like I said, the way she parked, normally they park just driving in. Uh, that's how you know. Like I said, how I know it's the mockery. I'm like another thing. Don't you have any integrity, like to for yourself? Did y'all just do what these people tell y'all? Like they call y'all, hey, we need you to do this. Let me see. All right, well, yeah, here it is. All right, no, all of a sudden, first of all, she's pulling in back, backing in. And usually she parks over there where that gray car at. She's going over there, and she's doing all the extra adjusting. And like I said, sometimes I have to do that. She's doing exactly what I do. She went forward in the street and came back. When all she had to do, most people just drive in. And then you hear, I heard, I'm not paying attention, but all you hear is door slam and door slam. So they want me, like I said, because I had just got through talking about them parking in the parking lot. It's not a big deal. I really wouldn't care, like I said, but I know they're doing it for the gangster or the shit. Like I don't, with witches, their big thing is I guess we can put a spell on you. I don't get that. Yeah, I'm boss man because I won't let them put a spell on me. Seriously, so we gonna do it anyway. But I know it's in response because okay, so like also what I said, dude, I ain't even thinking about little dude. Like he's younger than me, way younger than me, like in his 20s or something. Matter of fact, probably young enough to be my son. But I'm like, then I thought about it. I said, and I was talking out loud in my, in my living room to, I guess, to them. And I'm like, you know what? If you compare both of us when we were both 5 years old, since you're saying your grandma owned these houses, that means she owned them before you was born. So compare both of us when we was five. When I was five, it's 79, 78 or whatever, and you was five in 2004. He probably was five in '04 or something, or somewhere around there. You had way more than I did. And now you sitting here talking about how do we feel, because when you tell us we can't park here. I ain't even thinking about that the other day because I was too busy trying to help him. Like, yo, bro, don't do that. I'm telling you that you gonna get fucked up, end up in prison, or somebody gonna shoot your ass. That shit over with. The Black Lives Matter phase is over. All that whining. We going back to the old days. Our generation, like, nigga, stop playing. Ain't no, you sitting out here. Like I said, the old days, you sitting out by this bush. Somebody would light your ass up because you look like you would lying in wait, like you waiting on something, an ambush. Don't do no stupid shit like that. All right, so anyway, like I said, I'm like, nigga, you had way more, and so you up here whining like a little bitch. This is our neighborhood. I don't give a fuck. Buy it then. Then he's like, we did try to buy this, whatever. I don't know to believe him or not. Like, my grandma did it, but she didn't. Bottom line, she didn't. So get over it like a man. If you want to be a businessman, that deal didn't go through. Find something else. Don't sit, because you're not gonna make it in business if you're gonna whine. Well, we supposed now you're trying to be a victim. I can't. No, you find something else. And that's a matter of fact, if the person bought it to make you mad, or the person who bought it is racist, and or the person who sold it didn't want to sell it to your grandma because she black, the way you beat him is that okay, move on and stack your loot. But that's not what happened. That's not what happened at all. Y'all only talking about this because I said I was thinking about, you know, I don't even know if it's a good investment now. I mean, yeah, it might be because of property value, and basically to buy it, and somebody else gonna buy it from me and bulldoze it and put something else here. But as far as rental property, I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna get your money back, and because I looked it up, like I said, when I first moved here 4 years ago, and I think it was sold once, and I was here in 2014. I think it sold for like 300, and that sound about right. That's what it's supposed to be worth. And 300 really a little bit too much way for, but it's the area and Democrat shit and the liberals, the what's it called, the gentrification, all these hippies around here now, and just like that shit opening up right there is, all these hippies driving up the price, these Democrats. I mean, 'cause technically it is what you look for, like as far as it's in the right position. The highway is right there, close to the highway, close to downtown or uptown, whatever the fuck they call it. But whatever, everything's right there, minutes away. You can walk. I walked. The stadium, everything, the Panther Stadium, all that shit is in walking distance, really. And if you work there, you can catch the whatever bus or whatever, or drive. But so I'm just saying, all that. That's what I thought, and so I think they got mad about that. Whoever spined this. I envision a bunch of nerds in the CIA or whoever, FBI, like literally right now, not just because I'm talking, but like I said, when I'm in the house, or whatever I'm doing, some nerds just watching. They got mad. Hey, boss man. He talking again about the operative we had, where the little foot soldier we had sit outside his apartment. And also, what I was gonna say, the thing, credit. Now I keep talking about that, but who taught me? A white dude. I think I told this story before. I'm not sure. A white dude. That's what I'm saying. All of them, and you can say the white dude was just trying to make a sale. Cause no, I was gonna pay cash. This happened in. I might tell the story again, but right now I'm just gonna tell the short version. I was in jump school. This was in '94, and I had bought a car in AIT. Matter of fact, I bought a car. I bought two cars, right? I bought one car that morning from a buy here, pay here. And, they're going to let me pay payments, but it's like an 86 Corsica, if you know what that is, or 89 Chevy Corsica, four-door. I didn't care, really. I just wanted to get around, but I'm like, nah, I still can't do nothing with this. I don't mind a raggedy car. I'm brand new in the Army. I think I have been in 6 months. I don't care about that. But still, I want it, if it's going to be ragged, it's something that I can at least fix up, maybe change, fix the body panels or something, whatever. Maybe a Regal or anything. But so I took it back. But, before I drove, and I was surprised he let me take it back and gave me my down payment and everything. Because this is a buy here, pay here. And this is in Augusta, Georgia, we're around Fort Gordon. And I, even at that age, I knew, a young age, a teenager, I knew that buy here, pay, you gave that money, now you ain't get it. But that day I rode and I said, what, I should have just bought a car and I did. I only put $300 down. And I must have looked in the newspaper and I found a electric 225. a deuce and a quarter, a 1984, big one, for $300. Some white dude was selling it. So I went, took the car back, got my money. He gave it back. He said, "Oh, no problem." It was the same day. And the 225. Anyway, long story short, the Lexus 225, it made it. I had it for the whole time I was at AIT. We drove to Atlanta. Matter of fact, that's the first time I went to Freaknik in Augusta. Ain't that far. Then I drove it down to jump school. It made it. It drove pretty good. It just, drove transmission. I ain't had no problem with it. But we barely made it to jump school from Augusta, Georgia to Fort Benning. Is Columbus at the bottom. And we only had $5, but this was '94, so gas was like what, $1.05 a gallon. So I guess I put that $5. Long story short, first day, Monday morning, first thing as we're forming, oh yeah, this and that, they telling us what they're gonna do to us during the training. But another thing they said, don't be up in them barracks, in them bunks after training on the weekday. So every day we get off at 5, we train all day, whatever, learning, jump out of there. And he's just saying, don't be laid up in there, in the bunks, or we're going to put you on latrine duty. I took that to heart. And I had a car, so I would just get in the car by myself. We get off, we get released, go to chow, and I run upstairs in the barracks, take a shower, throw my civilians, and I just ride around Augusta. Right around Columbus. Fort Benning, Columbus. I just ride around. I ain't know nobody. I ain't have nowhere to go. I just be riding around. And matter of fact, the tape, it had the little factory old ass tape player, 84, and it had one speaker that worked. The front, the little 3/4 front one. Anyway, long story short, on a Saturday, I went to the mall that's right off Post. Whatever mall right there, right off Fort Benning. I can't remember, but I was walking around. I had been a couple times, and I went to the jewelry store, and I looked, and it was jump wings, gold jump wings on a rope. And I didn't like military stuff to wear to show that you're in the military. I thought that was kind of like white boy lame shit. Like getting tattoos, airborne and all that. Even, I don't know, maybe if something would have popped off when I was in 82nd. You go to war, I got my unit, like the Vietnam, they get their unit on them. I don't know, I just didn't. So anyway, I'm like, but I buy this chain. It was only $99. It was like 10 karat. I think it was a Zales. It was a Zales jewelry store. And it was $99. There's an old white dude. And I said, well, I looked at it, and I guess he noticed. That's the reason he had it there, because he's right next to Fort Benning, and he might be ex-military. And he saw that I'm looking at it, that I go for, the first thing I see is, let me see this airborne wings, gold airborne wings, and, and I'm like, let me get that. And he said, okay. Then he said, don't buy it cash. I said, huh? He said, don't pay for it. I was finna pay $99 plus tax and whatever. He said, nah. Give me your ID, your driver's license, and I'll run your credit. He knew I ain't had no credit. He said how young I was. He said, and then he gets my driver's license. He's like, pay it off. It's $99. I don't know how much it was. I forgot how much the payments was. For $99, he's like, and he also explained, don't pay it off too quick, because it's only $99. He's like, don't pay it off next month. Just pay these little bitty payments for like at minimum 6 months. That's how I know about credit. He told me, a white dude, out the blue. That's what I'm saying, out the blue. He just said, don't. He said, nah. Well, him, I was going to say nah, but like me. But he's like, no, don't pay it. Don't pay cash. This is how you establish your credit. So I was gonna buy it. He had the sale, no matter. It was only $99, little gold chain. He said, no, give me your driver's license. Ran my credit. He knew my credit was zero. I had never bought nothing. And he explained. He said, but he also explained, obviously the payments was so little, probably $10 a month for a year or whatever, with the little finance charge. He's saying, and you're like, well, yeah, that means you paid a little bit extra or something. I'm like, I don't think so. It was Zales. That's what I'm trying to remember how much the payments was. $99. But either way, um, he said don't pay it off too early. Now, like nowadays, we know. I mean, yeah, and even back then, you know, when it's something big, you finance something for $5,000. You know, pay it off fast as you can. The interest. Now I knew about that though from, like I said, being a kid in Birmingham. Everybody knew about it. Oh, you know, you pay the interest off. You buy a house mortgage. You all the first, the 30-year mortgage, all the first payments is just interest and less, and really all you gotta do is maybe pay. Say you got 800. Well, this is the old days. These people getting ganked now. But say you had an $800 or $600 mortgage in 2002, you paid just $100 extra. You paying off the interest, and then you get faster to the principal. But what he was explaining, he said, don't pay it off too quick. Don't, next month pay 50. Then, he said, just stick with the payments that. And obviously that's not on my credit report now, but the principal is still the same. And that's what we're talking about. A white dude taught me that out the blue. Don't know his name. He didn't have a name tag. It's a jewelry store, Zales or something like that, or Mary Kay in the mall. And he just said, don't. That's what, but it's, this racism. And this is down south, deep south, Columbus, Georgia. No, in the 90s. He said, hey, nigga, get out of here. Something like that. Matter of fact, yeah, he say, what you doing in here? Because, I was a young black dude in civilian clothes. He didn't know I was in the military until I asked for them jump with it. And more than likely, he could tell I'm brand new. He could tell I'm probably in jump school. And I was. And I think this was like the second week. And I was just wasting time on a Saturday, riding around by myself. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I learned about credit and da-da-da-da. And I know a lot of people say, yeah, maybe we should get taught that in school. I guess, I don't know. It's up to your parents or whatever to teach you. And I'm just saying this, telling this to fuck with them. They mad. They still mad up. And I now, they're mad about me talking about it. Like I said, they had the boy sitting there talking about how, his grandma owned a lot of houses on that block over there, and that is this and that, and his folks. And I can understand that, but they're why are y'all mad? How is this gonna hurt y'all? How is this gonna hurt your children's future? If I do this, I still don't understand that. What are y'all mad about? What are y'all trying to stop me for? What is that? I don't get it. I still, and so yeah, I'm just gonna keep talking. So they have more and more shit to just be angry. And it just, like the video say, see me as a threat for just basically, like it said we're just too strong for it. And I've been said that they just you can't play me, and they get mad because they, like I said, it's like some. Remember I told you, you can see it in their face, but like that dude, like I told you, that dude, her boyfriend. One time, like I said, when me and him used to talk, we're sitting right there, on the at the edge of the parking lot. It's about 2 years ago, and he's like, "Yeah, I almost was like him, just like him," and I knew where he was going with that. Like I'm like, bro, why? Your leaders know damn well I'm not gonna. All of a sudden, oh yeah, you're right. That it's them dudes that be walking up. He was talking about them. And they all from this neighborhood, but I said, okay, you don't tell me that you was almost like him. I said, why don't you tell him how come you're not like him? You know, he was like he's like, you. Yeah, I know what you're trying to do. Yeah, I know what you mean. That Stella telling me like I'm supposed to be like, yeah, let me give my money away and help him. And no, bro, you supposedly was just almost like him. You was that close or whatever. I never been. Yeah, I was that close. I never tell that lie. I was never that close to being like him, ever. Even though, like I said, all y'all had a better start than me, but I was never that close to being like them. That's what all the whoopings was for when I was little. You know, 5, 6 years. So you don't be that close to being like them. You know. But I'm like, so what you need to be, instead of talking to me, you need to tell him. What did you do? I asked him, I'm like, for real. I was serious. Like, for real. What did you do? I might want to hear it. Sound interesting. Ain't nothing I could use. But I said that's a testimony. You know, like in church, you don't need to be telling me. You need to tell them as inspiration. So you want them to, basically you want them to stay like that, and you just want me to give them money. That's what I'm saying. Y'all want to feel like, important people. Like I said, they're these weird people who ain't qualified to be in leadership positions want to feel important. And they think just giving away food is like, makes them a leader or important. It's like, no, I don't want to be important. But we know we just natural leaders, so we know to me it's a sin if I don't use what I know as a leader. I'm not burning the hill because you mad and offended. And like, oh, he can't. I'm not trying to make you feel bad, and you can't stop me. And I keep telling you, you don't want this. That I'm the wrong motherfucker, But anyway, I'm finna go ahead and fry me some damn salmon, and I guess I don't know, throw some collard greens in some boiling water. Look at the nerds and the nerdery. Yes. Big old black nerd, fat nerd. Let me stop. I'm out of here.